Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, or welcome back if you're not new here, and a special warm welcome to those of you who have been on this 30-day yoga journey with me. This yoga journey in its entirety is called Inward, and we are on day 30. Wow. Day 30 is all about celebrating our journey. So we'll move through some of the highlights of the sequences and postures throughout the practice, with opportunities to find your own expression in your favorite posture in some of the moments here in this practice. We'll close our practice together to just honor our efforts, the incredible work that we've done, showing up with the sweat, the love, and the strength, and the commitment, the dedication to ourselves to show up every single day for ourselves, knowing that the change does start from within. It starts with you, it starts with me. So this is a celebration of our journey. Let it be fun, let it be joyful. A block might be needed, may or may not need it, but have it close by. Get into your favorite outfit and let's get this last practice started. Last practice of this journey, closing this chapter and setting the intentions for future practices and the future journey ahead. Let's begin our practice standing today, as I thought it would be fitting to do breath of joy in honor of our celebration. So stand with your feet so that you feel supported. And breath of joy is the 3 inhalations with the arm swings and then the exhale out through the mouth. So join in when you're ready, going at your own pace, just clearing the space and allowing ourselves to access that inner joy. Here we go. Begin when you're ready. Couple more. Last one. Come to stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Shoulders back, palms face open. Allow yourself to receive your breath of joy, feeling this deep sense of vitality. Eyes up, proud open chest, feeling your feet rooted on the ground, all 4 corners of the feet rooted. And from here, we're going to inhale, reach your arms up overhead, tailbone lengthens down. As you exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, lift. And then inhale, reach your arms back up. And as you exhale, twist to your right, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, twist. Inhale, both arms reach up. And as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Interlace the fingers, give your shoulders a loop onto the back, bend your knees, extend your elbows. Inhale, breathe deeply into your chest. And then as you exhale, forward fold, keeping your hands interlaced. Little bend in your knees here. Release the back of your neck. Maybe you close down your eyes, just breathe into your belly. If your hands are interlaced, just release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, fingertips to quads or shins. And as you exhale, forward fold. We're going to heel toe our feet out, coming into yogi squat malasana. Heels in, toes out, bend your knees. You can absolutely sit on a block here if you'd like. Have your knees track in line with your toes. Bring your palms to touch. Use the palms as leverage to press your arms on the insides of the legs. Gently opening up the hips, tall spine, chest open, shoulders back. Breathe into your belly. And then release your hands. Place your hands on the mat. Lift your hips, sit bones back up. Heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Forward fold. We're going to take a nice step back with our left leg coming into a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up, biceps by the ears. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Pull your right heel back. Lift up and out. Show your heart. Inhale, extend your arms up. As you exhale, frame your right foot and shift your hips back, half split. Flex your right toes towards the face. Soften the shoulders, lengthen the spine. Deep breaths here. Beautiful. Rebend your right knee, shift forward. Make some space. So heel toe your right foot out to the right. Arms are on the inside. Lizard lunge. Pausing here on your hands. Just draw the shoulders down and back. Imagine that string tied to your heart. It's lifting you forward, chin slightly in. Or come onto your forearms if you'd like here. Nourishing belly breaths. Nice and calm. If you're on your forearms, just come back onto your hands. We're going to prepare for a quad stretch. Option here to have a block under your left hand. You're going to draw your right arm forward, up and around, and back. Either stay here or bend your left knee, grab a hold of that left foot. You can hinge off your hips a little bit. And if you get the foot, you can start to hinge forward once again, opening up your chest, shoulders draw down and away from the ears. Breathe into your belly. Now, if you have your foot, gently release the foot down. Come back to center. Move your block aside. Heel toe your right foot into the middle. Plant your palms down. Tuck your left toes under. Power up your back leg. Push the floor away. Pull the belly in. Engage your core. And just step back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here through the nose. And an exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. Inhale, shift forward into high plank. As you exhale, you can always bring the knees down, bend your elbows towards the back of the mat, lower onto your belly. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back, elbows stay in. Inhale to your baby cobra or cobra. And then exhale, lower your chest back down. From here, you're going to come onto your forearms. Your forearms are parallel. Palms are down, and then you're going to tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and lift your knees up to a forearm plank. Pubic bone curls in towards the chin, energy reaching out through the heels, legs engaged. Push down through the forearms. It's like you're doming your upper back. Your gaze is just down in front of you, chin is in. Breathe. Option to bring the feet together here and add in some hip dips from one side. Finishing your hip dips, come back to center. Bring your feet back to hip width distance apart. And then from here, gently bring your knees down, point your toes, come in through Sphinx pose for a moment. Inhale, lift the head, relax the shoulders out of the ears. And then as you exhale, wing your elbows out. Stack your palms, rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. Let everything settle here for a breath in and out. Take your hands by your upper chest, elbows hug in. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, push up, pull the belly in, push the floor away, tuck your toes under, exhale. Go back to downward facing dog. Find your dog here. Connect to your breath. Steady your mind, steady your breath. Sit bones are reaching up and back, shoulders glide down the back. Now bring your feet together, legs are touching, and just inhale, your right leg's gonna open up, or lift the right leg to a three-legged dog. Hips stay closed. Keep pushing down through the palms. And then lower your right leg back beside the left. Other side, inhale, left leg's going to reach up, hips stay closed. And then lower the left leg beside the right. Bring your feet back to hip width distance apart, your true downward dog. From here, we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Gently place the right knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, bend the elbows, show your heart. Left hip pulls back, right knee forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, frame your left foot, hips go back, flex your left toes towards the face. Soften the shoulders, long spine, chin in. Breathe. And from here, we'll rebend the left knee, shift forward here. Make some space for your arms to come in on the inside. Heel toe your left foot out to the left, coming in for our lizard pose, either staying on the hands or come onto your forearms. Keep drawing the left hip back and keep extending your spine long. Chin is in. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands, preparing for our quad opener. So you can bring a block underneath your right hand if you know that your quads are feeling a little tight. Your left arm's going to go forward, up and around and back. Maybe this is where you stay, or you can bend your right knee, grab a hold of the foot, and then just pay attention inward and see if you could hinge a little forward or if you need to ease off. Just bring in that inner authority, that inner compassion, inner awareness. Breathe into your belly. If you have your foot, gently release your foot down, come back to center, but keep your left leg on the outside, so arms on the inside. Bring your block aside. You're going to tuck your right toes underneath, power up your back leg. Lift your hips up slightly. We're going to step the right foot forward to Malasana, right foot to right hand. Knees track in line with the toes. Here is our squat Malasana, second time for this practice. Notice any shifts or differences you feel in your second time around here. Pressing the palms into one another, glide the shoulders down. Long spine, breathe into the belly. Now we're going to rise up. We're going to root down with the heels. You're going to feel the power of your legs, keeping the chest open. Rise up. And then come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face forward, shoulders back, eyes up. Standing tall and proud, celebrating your efforts. We'll step back into warrior one. So take a step back with your left leg. You're on two tracks. You're taking a step about a meter back. Your left toes are out on a 45-degree angle. And then bend your right knee. Draw your right hip back so your hips are level towards the front. And really firm up that back leg. Outer edge of the left foot rooted so you're not caving in. Reach your arms up, warrior one. Draw that low belly up and in. Circle your arms around behind you, interlace the fingers. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Inhale, open up, breathe into your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Legs are strong, feel the support beneath you. Beautiful. With care, just rise up. From here, we're going to gently release our hands. Adjust your stance so you're prepared for warrior two, maybe a little wider. Now you're on one track. And extend your arms out, warrior two. Look beyond your right fingers, tuck your right glute under, ribs knit in. Flip your right palm up, reverse your warrior. Keep your bend in your right knee. Maybe you invite in a little challenge. Bend your knee a little deeper. Soften the shoulders. Back to warrior two, extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, right palm is up. Left arm arches up and over. Look down. Inhale, rise back up. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, lower your arms down. Step back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Recalibrate. Find ease in your being. Simple switch, other side. Take a step back with your right leg, preparing for warrior one. You're on 2 tracks to find that stability. Right toes fan out about 45 degrees. Bend your left knee, hips level. Power up your back leg. Find your support. Inhale, reach your arms up. Land here for your exhale, warrior one. Now interlace your hands behind you. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Extend your elbows. Inhale, big breath into your chest. As you exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Keep drawing the left hip back so your bum isn't sticking out. You're right into the midline. Breathe into your belly. Now with care, you're going to lift back up, rise up, adjust your stance so you're in warrior two. When you're ready, release your hands and extend your arms. Tuck your left glute under, again into the midline. Your right arm is behind you in line with your shoulder. Eyes beyond your left fingers. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Keep your legs as they are. Come back to warrior two. Extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over. Trust to lean the chest back. Open heart, soften the shoulders. Maintain that bend in the knee. Make sure you're not collapsing and just hanging out here. We're engaged, we're aware, and we're at ease. To come out of this shape, you're going to look down. Inhale, rise up, straighten your left leg. As you exhale, lower the arms down. Step forward, mountain pose, Tadasana. Standing tall. Recalibrate. Now, for our celebration here, yogi's choice. You can either come into dancer's pose, which we've done along this journey, or tree pose, whichever one you prefer. We are prepped for dancers. However, if you want to take tree, because that's more fun for you, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to move into dancer's pose on the right side. If you're doing tree pose, start with the right leg. And let's take the next few minutes to explore this side. So whatever shape you're taking, just find your focus, find your breath. Find your expression of your chosen pose. Wherever you are, start to come out of your shape, coming back to stand in mountain pose. Give yourself a moment to just adjust and receive. And when you're ready, you're going to take your chosen posture and shape on the other side. Find your focus, steady your breath. Wherever you are, just gracefully come back to stand in mountain pose. Right at the top of the mat. Stand tall, embodied, in tune, aware. And let's come into a flow to bring it down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, look bend to the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to quads or shins, shoulders back, chest open. Exhale, plant your palm, step back to high plank. Continue the exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale into your cobra or baby cobra or upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing. Nice big breath in through the nose. Let's clear the space. When your exhale arrives, let it go through the mouth. And let's come into a nice hip opener here. So pigeon pose on the right side or whatever hip opener you desire. So we'll bring the right knee to the right wrist, right ankle towards the left. Slide the left leg back. If you prefer deer pose or cow facing pose, by all means, find your joy in it, find your expression. Wherever you are, support yourself as you need. Make whatever adjustments you need. Release the tension, drop into your breath, and be with what is. Beautiful. Start to deepen your breath. Preparing to come out of your hip opener. And whatever way you want to transition to the other side, if you're in pigeon, just come into downward facing, or whatever makes sense for you to switch to the other side. When you're ready, you're going to take the left side of your hip opener. Whatever your expression you're taking, just see and notice where you might be. There's a spot you might be avoiding. Maybe you have the courage to lean into any uncomfortableness, lean into some density. Make any adjustments, use props if you need. Soften your jaw, relax your shoulders, and go inward. Start to deepen your breath once again. Preparing to come out of your hip opener, moving your props aside. Wherever you are, you're going to make your way onto your sit bones, taking both legs in front of you, preparing to lay down onto our backs. Meet me down on the back, and we'll come into a simple twist to tie it all together. So left leg extends long, right leg pulls in, left hand to the outside of the right thigh, roll over onto your left side. Right arm opens up, palm faces up. And enjoy this simple twist. Find a comfortable position for your head, for your neck, close down your eyes. And be with your nourishing breaths in and out. Beautiful. Come back to center. Place both feet down onto the mat. Give your hips a little lift and lower to readjust so they're level. Now other side, left leg pulls in, right leg extends long, right hand to the outside of the left thigh, roll over onto your right side, left arm opens up, feel that expansion. Find a position for your head, drop into your breath, close down your eyes and receive your twist. Beautiful. Come back to center. Place both feet down onto the mat. Hips lift and lower. Readjust. Let's bring in that symmetry. Tie it all together. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Giving yourself a celebratory hug. And let's come into a brief Shavasana before we close our practice together. Extend your legs out long. Take up as much space as you'd like. Palms are up. Make any adjustments so that the heart is open, so you feel that expansion. Feel supported by your mat in your space. Release any control of the breath. Close down your eyes and allow yourself to just rest and receive. Notice what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multidimensional being. Know that this space and feeling is always available to you. It's always there. You can slowly start to deepen your breath once again. And as you deepen your breath, just start to bring some movement back to your body. Start to reawaken and stretch and open up. Just letting a smile come across your face. Bring your knees in toward you. Give yourself a hug. Again, acknowledging your efforts for showing up for yourself. And we will close our practice together. We'll close our journey together. Come to a comfortable seated position. Meet me there. Finding a tall spine, either leaning up against the wall or sitting up on a prop. Close down your eyes. Let your hands just rest on your thighs, either palms up or palms down, whatever feels more in resonance for you in this moment. Relax your belly, release gripping in your thighs. Maintain this presence, this long spine. I am here, I am present. And we'll take this opportunity to close our practice and just reflect on the last 30 days together on this journey of going inward. And just honoring our sweat, our love, our efforts, everything that we've poured into this journey. On your next exhale, just release any remaining tension. And as you're here, just tune into or think about a highlight from these last 30 days or a lesson that you've learned on your journey. As you breathe in, just bring in that lesson or highlight. Just bring it into your heart and let it fill you up. And as you exhale, release any judgment or expectations. And just honoring yourself. You've done incredible work just by showing up each day, showing up for yourself. And as your next inhale arrives, I invite you to set an intention for the rest of your journey ahead, your future yoga journey. And as you exhale, release that intention, that desire out into the world, out into the universe, knowing that it will guide you. It'll support you along your way, moment by moment, day by day. As you take in one final breath here, just breathe deeply into your heart. Feel that love and that expansion. And just honor your efforts, celebrating yourself. And as you exhale, just gently open your eyes, giving yourself a little smile. Let's bring our palms to touch in front of our heart space, deeply acknowledging our own efforts and taking the highlights and the lessons that we've learned and the intentions that we've set, knowing that they are within us, they are imprinted within us, and they are out into the world, into the universe. And these intentions are guiding us along the way. They're with us, weaving with us, in and out through our thoughts, our feelings, our interactions with each other, on our mats, off of our mats. Just honoring yourself for showing up. Deep, deep gratitude for you. Thank you for sharing your practice. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for being on this journey with me. My heart is so, so full. I am truly, truly grateful. May we continue to be the change that we wish to see in this world. It starts with you. It starts with me. Moment by moment, one breath at a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From my heart deeply to yours. Namaste.